So I'm sharing the screen. So till now we have completed 2 shlokas of Nectar of Instruction. So what is the first verse? The purpose of this Nectar of Instruction is that we have to remember all the verses, whatever shloka we discuss. We will discuss only 4 shlokas in this book. So whatever shloka we will complete, you have to remember those shlokas. That's very important actually. So what is the first verse? वाचो वेगम मनसः क्रोध वेगम जीवा वेगम उदर उपस्थ वेगम एतान वेगान यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं शशिष्यात्. So what is the translation? Those who can control the 6 type of urges. What are the 6 type of urges? The urge of speak, the urge of mind, the urge of anger, the urge of speak, belly and genitals. Those who can control the urge of these 6 things, they can become the guru, spiritual master of the whole world, or they can make disciples from all over the world, right? So this is the first verse. And what is the second verse we have discussed? What are the, in the second verse, what we have discussed? Can anyone tell what we have discussed in the second verse? Basically, we have discussed the, yes, Abhay. So basically, we have discussed the 6 type of things which are unfavorable for Krishna consciousness. So what are those 6 things? Atyahar priyasascha prajalpo niyamagraha janasangas chalolyamcha sadvir bhaktir vinasyati. So these 6 things are described. They are unfavorable for devotional service. Atyahar means what? Mrityunjay, what is the meaning of atyahar? Abhay, what is the meaning of atyahar? Yes, although we don't need that the whole bag of rice, but due to greed, we collect it for future thing, for future. So that is atyahar. So that we should avoid. That is unfavorable for Krishna consciousness, right? Because sometimes it happens, like when feast happens someday. So there are many items. So we take it, then after some time we lament it, why I have ate so much, I should not eat that. So actually these things we do again and again actually, we gratify our senses again and again, when like after eating our health not good, then we lament that. So bhoga, roga, yoga. So these 3 things are repeating again and again. So first of all, we gratify our senses, that is called bhoga. Then after that, due to indigestion, because when we eat so much, then stomach doesn't work. Indigestion, it becomes indigested. So then disease come out, and to cure that disease, we perform some kind of yoga, pranayam, or we take medicines. But still, the tendency, the sense gratification never goes away. because the tendency of the sense gratification is deep rooted, right? So it doesn't go away so easily. So that's why we have to avoid that. So tyahar prayasascha. Prayasascha means over endeavoring for material things, for temporary things. That we have discussed. So then prayasascha prajalpa. Prajalpa means, what is the meaning of prajalpa? Prashant?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु प्रजल्प मीन्स जो जो बात हमको कृष्णा मतलब कृष्णा कॉन्शियस में इम्प्रूव नहीं कर देता, वही कृष्णा कॉन्शियस में जो मतलब अग्रगति नहीं किया, तो आगे नहीं बढ़ने देता, इसी को छोड़कर और जो भी चीज रहा वो उसको प्रजल्पा बोलते हैं.
Any type of subject matter which is not related to your devotional service, that is called prajalpa. Right? So whenever we talk, the words comes out from our mouth, that is always glorified to Krishna, right? Because materialistic, they always talk about the sense gratification only, right? They always talk about women. So that's why a devotee, they are not interested for these things. So where devotees, they show their interest, where there is a glorification of Krishna. So there is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita also, like Krishna gives that wonderful example, where we have opened our senses and where we have closed our senses. Anybody remember, Abhay, you know what example Krishna gave in Bhagavad Gita? Which animal Krishna compared with? Yeah, so tortoise. So we should be like tortoise. So in that respect, as tortoise our guru, right? We should learn from tortoise, where we should open the limbs of our body, and where we should close our body, limbs of body, our senses. So when we go out and our home or temple, so then we have to close our senses. Close our senses means we should not show our interest for these material things. That is the meaning. And as soon as we come in the devotee association, as soon as we come to temple, we should completely stress our senses, right? In this way, right? That time we should think, oh, how much I can see Krishna. I should simply want to Krishna, right? My eyes always be open. Sometimes gopis, they criticize Brahma. Oh Brahma, why you made these eyebrows? Because these eyebrows, these eyes, this close, and right. If there is no eyebrow, then eyes will open permanently, right? So sometimes the gopis, they criticize Brahma because gopi says, I want to see Krishna always, but you made some mistake. Why you created this eyebrows, right? Eyelid, eyebrow, not eyebrows, eyelid, है ना? So why you created this eyelid? So they criticize to Brahma. You there are some defects in your creation. You should not make this. Actually, but because gopis, they are on that level, right? But we are not that level. So, but the thing is that yes, we should have that type of enthusiasm. When we come to temple, so do we have that type of enthusiasm that okay, I simply want to see Krishna. I will no, I will never go anywhere. But we don't have that much enthusiasm. So we should learn from them, right? So we should simply want to hear the music, the bhajan of Krishna, right? Glorification of Krishna. Because you see, we should understand that like you see, the senses are not our part. They're given by Krishna only. So that means they must be utilized in Krishna's service. Eyes belong to Krishna. Eyes doesn't belong to us because this whole body belongs to Krishna. So what does that mean? If whole body belongs to Krishna, then what does it mean? This body must be utilized in the service of Krishna, right? Eyes must be utilized for Krishna. How? By taking darshan of Krishna. Ear must be utilized for Krishna in the service of Krishna. How? By listening glories of Krishna, listening the glories of pure devotees of Krishna. Tongue should be utilized in Krishna's service. How? By tasting Krishna prasadam. Right? Nose should be utilized in Krishna's service. How? By smelling the flower which is offered to Krishna. Hand should be utilized in Krishna service. How? By mandir marjana, cleaning the temple. Legs should be utilized in Krishna service. How? By walking towards temple or by visiting dham. In this way, the whole senses, the whole limbs of body can utilize in the service of Krishna. And this is the purpose of this body, because this body is a bad bargain actually. Bad bargain. Because bad bargain. Why Krupa says this body is a bad bargain? You know, because in this body only dirty things are there. This body is a bad bargain. Bad bargain means it's a bag of blood, mucus, stool, urine. You know, only these things are in this body. Only dirty things are there. You know, there are 9 holes in our body. Is there any one hole from which any good things comes out? Is there any one hole in our body where something good comes out from 9 holes? Think once. Is there any one hole from there any something good comes? Good things. We have 9 holes, you know, 2 eyes, 2 ears, nose, tongue, genitals, rectum. Is there any hole from where any something good comes out? कुछ भी नहीं है। हर चीज से, हर होल से केवल गंदा ही गंदा निकलता है। कान से गंदी चीज निकलती है, आंख से सुबह सुबह जब उठते हैं तो क्या निकलता है? कुछ अच्छा निकलता है क्या? When we get up in the morning, then सब कुछ निकलता ही है क्या बॉडी से? केवल वेस्ट पार्ट ही निकलता है। आंख से, नाक से, मुंह से। ब्रश क्यों करते हैं हम फिर? Why there is a need to brush teeth? क्योंकि वो गंदा स्मेल आता है मुंह से, इसलिए इसको साफ करना पड़ता है कि नहीं? तो सुबह सुबह हम सब बाथरूम क्यों जाते हैं? उसको क्लीन करने के लिए। क्यों क्लीन करना है भाई? क्योंकि हमारा बॉडी क्या है? अनक्लीन है। एक दिन में, एक रात सोने के बाद ही हालत हो जाती है बॉडी की सी। इसलिए इसको बोला गया है बैड बार्गेन। नाउ हाउ टू यूटिलाइज दिस बैड बार्गेन इन अ बेस्ट वे? इस बैड बार्गेन को अच्छी तरीके से कैसे यूटिलाइज किया जा सकता है? व्हेन वी एंगेज दिस होल बॉडी इन द सर्विस ऑफ कृष्णा। जब पूरे शरीर को हम और सारे अंगों को और जितने जो 9 होल्स हैं, ये 9 होल्स से जब हम जो इनका जो काम है केवल वही काम करेंगे तो तब ठीक है। इनका जो भी काम है जब उनको उसी काम को करने दें तब ठीक है, ठीक है। लेकिन जब क्या होता है, वो रेस्पेक्टेड काम जब नहीं करते हैं और कुछ काम करते हैं तो फिर क्या होता है? दैट इज कॉल्ड सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन। सो इन दिस वे, तो आंख का काम है देखना, लेकिन किसको देखना है? भगवान के दर्शन करना चाहिए। ओके, सो अत्याहार प्रयासस्य प्रजल्प नियमाग्रह। तो नियमाग्रह मीन्स, तो प्रजल्पा में ना हमें कुछ बोलना चाहिए। ग्राम कथा, इसमें चैतन्य महाप्रभु बोलते हैं, ग्राम कथा ना कहिवे, ग्राम कथा ना सुनिवे, भालो ना खाइवे, भालो ना पाइवे। 4 चीजें उसमें मना की हैं चैतन्य महाप्रभु। ग्राम कथा ना कहिवे मतलब प्रजल्पा हमें ना करना है, ना ही सुनना है, ना बोलना है, ना सुनना है। ग्राम, उसको ग्राम कथा बोला है चैतन्य महाप्रभु। ग्राम कथा, ग्राम कथा मीन्स इज unnecessary talk or futile talk, which is not related to Krishna katha, rubbish thing, you can say, ग्राम कथा। तो उसको ना हमें बोलना है, ना सुनना है। भालो ना खाइवे, भालो ना पाइवे। तो भालो मतलब बंगाली में बोलते हैं, बंगाली में उसको बोलते हैं भालो, भालो। तो भालो मीन्स अच्छा। तो ऑपुलेंट खाना हमें नहीं खाना चाहिए, और भालो ना पाइवे, और अच्छा पहनना भी नहीं चाहिए। ऑपुलेंट ड्रेस भी हमारा ऑपुलेंट नहीं होना चाहिए। बाहर के लोग जैसे बोलते हैं कि प्रभुपाद ने कोट बोला है कि खाना अपनी पसंद का खाना चाहिए और पहनना दूसरों की पसंद का पहनना चाहिए। लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं ना। खाना किसकी पसंद का होता है? खुद की पसंद का। और पहनना खुद की पसंद का नहीं होता, वो दूसरों की पसंद का होता है। दूसरों को अच्छा लगेगा, नहीं लगेगा। तो इसलिए ये 4 चीजों को हमें क्या करना चाहिए? अवॉइड करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये भक्ति के लिए क्या है? डेंजरस है। ओके, सो प्रजल्पा नियमाग्रह। नियमाग्रह मीन्स 2 बता दिए, नियम आग्रह और नियम अग्रह। सो फर्स्ट नियम आग्रह। आग्रह मीन्स मीन्स फॉलो द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस जस्ट फॉर फॉलोइंग देम। not to understand the purpose. That is नियमाग्रह. हाँ माला करना है क्योंकि प्रभु जी ने बोला है, प्रभुपाद ने बोला है कि माला जब करना है 16 माला करना है, चलो ठीक है बोला है इसलिए करना है, जस्ट फॉर फॉलोइंग देम, बोला है इसलिए कर रहे हैं, पर्पस नहीं जानते हम उसका कि हाँ क्यों बोला है, क्यों करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारे अंदर जो अनर्थास हैं वो चले जाएंगे, और जब शुद्धिकरण हो जाएगा जब हृदय का, तो फिर भगवान के साथ हमारा संबंध स्थापित होगा. तो जब इस पर्पस को जब हम नहीं जानते हैं, केवल एक फॉर्मेलिटी के हिसाब से करते हैं, जस्ट वी आर डूइंग फॉर्मेलिटी, यस बिकॉज Guru says, Prabhupada says, that's why we are doing. That is called Niyamagraha. Just for following them. Just we are doing formality or as a duty. Niyamagraha. Or Niyamagraha means not follow anything. But Niyamagraha. So we have to raise from both Niyamagraha and Niyamagraha. So then Janasanga means to avoid non-devotee association or materialistic persons. Those who associate women, because if you associate to those persons who associate women, they will always talk about women. Then your mind will become dirty simply by listening. That's why we should never associate any type of such men who always talks about women. We should always away from such type of people. That's why devotee association is very important. Wherever you are, make devotees. Make them Krishna consciousness. Give them Prabhupada book. Give them mala. Let them chant. Let them read the book, Prabhupada book. Because it will be good for you, na. Because you see, in hostel or at your home, if you are only one devotee and there is no other devotee except you, then how you will feel? You will feel, oh, I am only alone. There is no one is right. So you will feel little bit insecurity. But at least one devotee will be there apart from you, then you will feel little pleasure, little happy. Oh, there is also one devotee. So you can share with him, right? You can share, you can discuss Krishna Katha with him. But if there is no devotee, then to whom you will discuss Krishna Katha? That's why. So then, lol means greediness. We should not be very much greedy. Whatever we get, just we should be satisfied with that. Whatever Krishna is providing us, we should be satisfied with that. So now, तो ये हमने उसमें डिस्कस किया था. Now, so these are the 6 things which are unfavorable for devotion service. So you should remember those 6 things. What are the 6 urges and what are the 6 unfavorable things which are whatever 6 things which are unfavorable for. We will start the 3rd sloka. So now we will discuss the 6 things which are favorable for devotional service, which are helpful for our devotional service. So this is the verse. So again in this verse there are 6 things, but 6 things are which are favorable for Krishna consciousness. उत्साहान् निश्चयाद्धैर्यात् तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संगत्यागात् सतो वृत्तैः षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनः प्रसिद्ध्यति. सो यहाँ पर क्या बोल रहे हैं? प्रसिद्ध्यति. पिछले श्लोक में क्या बोला था? पिछले श्लोक बोला था विनश्यति. हियर यू कैन सी दैट विनश्यति, है ना, विनाश हो जाता है भक्ति का, इधर विनश्यति. But in this particular sloka, what Prabhupada is telling, these 6 things are the favorable, means prasidhyati here. Prasidhyati. Prasidhyati means those who are helped to advance in devotional service. So what are those 6 things? Utsahan means enthusiasm. Utsah. Nischayat. Nischayat means what? Determination. Or confidence, right? Nischay, confident. I am very much confident, right? Okay, I am a follower of Srila Prabhupada. I am very much confident that I am a follower of ISKCON, right? So that nischay we should have. Yes, I am a member of Krishna consciousness. That you should have confidence. Sometimes people, although they are in ISKCON, but they don't have any confidence. They never. Sometimes they feel very not very enthusiastic to tell, okay, yes, I am a part of ISKCON, because they think that if I will not able to preach then they will blame us. What type of member you are? You don't know this small thing. You don't know the full name of ISKCON. What type of member you are? So that's why we should know small things, so that we can preach to Krishna, preach to the people, outside of ISKCON. Very important, basic things we must know. Huh? So Nishchaya, we should be very much confident. Yes, I am a part of ISKCON. Then Dhairyat. So apart from Utsaha and Nishchayat, we should also have Dhairya, means patience. Now we will discuss one by one actually. Just we are giving this overview, this introduction of each and every word. Then tat karma parvartana. So tat karma parvartanat means what? Tat karma means various. Tat means various. Karma means activities. So various activities favorable for devotional service. Tat karma parvartanat. Parvartanas means performing. So performing those activities which are favorable for devotional service. Then संग त्यागात. संग त्यागात, यहाँ पर क्या करना है? त्यागना है. वहां पर क्या कर रहे थे? सेकंड वर्स में क्या हो रहा था? जनसंग. वी आर एसोसिएटिंग विद द वर्ल्डली माइंडेड पीपल, बट हियर संग त्यागात, वी हैव टू go away from that type of idosis. Tyagat, we have to renounce that tyag, give up the association of non-bodies. Then sataha means devotee actually. Previous acharyas, devotee, sataha, devotee, sadhu. Vrattei, by following in the footsteps. तो इससे क्या होगा? What will happen if we will do these 6 things? षड्भी भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति. 6 type of devotional service जो है वो बढ़ेगा. So here the translation. So somebody can read the translation. Abhay. Yes. So these are the 6 things which are favorable or enhance our bhakti. So now we will read the purport of Srila Prabhupada, what Prabhupada is telling that. So Mrityunjay, if you are there, then you can read the purport.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Devotional service is not a matter of sentimental speculation or imaginative ecstasy. Its substance is practical activity. Srila Rupa Goswami, in his Bhakti Rasamrata Sindhu, has defined devotional service as follows. अन्यविलासिता शून्यं ज्ञानकर्मादि अनवरतम् अनुकूलन्यायेन कर्णाशु शीलानां भक्तिरुत्तमा. उत्तम
Yes,
भक्ति और
it may be little
yes,
difficult for you to read because some words are different, right?
yes,
So
Prabhuji.
yes, so once I will tell you how to read it when you come to temple. I got your book, which is signed by Radheshyam Prabhu. So I have that book. Uh, Whenever you will come to temple, so once just you can remind me, I will teach you the shloka and how to read it. Then you
Yes,
can very
Prabhuji.
easily, even very tough sloka also you can easily read. So I will just tell you the method. It's very easy, not a very difficult thing. It's very easy, but you have to just know how to read. Yeah. Abhay, you know na how to read na easily. You can read. You can read na. You also don't know. Yeah, please try. Yes, very nice. Yeah, so very simple. जैसे आप यहाँ पे दिख रहे हैं, आपको ये कर्सर दिख रहा है ना मेरा, जहाँ पे मैं दिख रहा है हाईलाइट कर रहा हूँ, दिख रहा है ना?
जी जी।
तो यहाँ पे आप देखें, जैसे नॉर्मली क्या है, वेरी सिंपल, लिटिल बिट थोड़ा सा अलग इसमें है। जहाँ पे किसी भी वर्ड के ऊपर जब ये डैश जो आपको दिख रहा है ना, ए के ऊपर डैश लगा हुआ है यहाँ पर, है ना? तो उसमें क्या करना है, उस वर्ड को, उसका जो उच्चारण जो आप करोगे, जब उसको रिसर्च करोगे तो उसको थोड़ा सा खींच देना है। तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, अन्या हो जाएगा, अन्या, राइट? सो जैसे हम पढ़ते ना 26 लेटर्स, आ ई यू ऊ, बचपन में पढ़े होंगे ना आप लोग, है ना?
यस
तो वही
प्रभु
सेम चीज है। तो ये क्या है, ये बड़ा आम है। ये आगे वाला जो ए है ये छोटा आम, ये कौन सा आम है, बड़ा आम है। तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, अन्या हो जाएगा, अन्या, नॉट अन्य, अन्या। अगर ए के ऊपर अगर ये डैश नहीं होता तो फिर क्या पढ़ते हैं आप इसको, हाउ यू रीड?
अन्ना।
अन्य, ओनली अन्य। बट लेकिन ए के ऊपर यहाँ पर डैश लगा है, इसलिए इसको क्या पढ़ोगे, अन्या, थोड़ा सा खींच देना है, अन्या। हाँ? और इसके बाद ये तो सिंपल है, बी एच आई से क्या होगा, भी, अन्या भी। फिर ए के ऊपर यहाँ फिर से डैश आया तो उसको क्या पढ़ोगे, ला, खींचेगा थोड़ा सा, ला, अन्या भी ला, सीता, हाँ सीता, खींचेगा, सीत नहीं होगा, क्या होगा, सीता, अन्याभिलाषिता। फिर यू के ऊपर डैश लगा तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, बड़ा ऊ हो जाएगा, सू हो जाएगा, शून्यम। और अगर यहाँ पर डैश नहीं होता तो क्या पढ़ते, शून्यम। लेकिन डैश लगा हुआ है तो क्या पढ़ेंगे, शून्यम। समझ में आ रहा है ना आप लोगों को?
यस प्रभु।
या इस तरीके से है। तो जहाँ पर भी बड़ा डैश आएगा तो उसको खींच देना है। जैसे अब यहाँ पर क्या है, ये थोड़ा नया वर्ड आपको लग रहा होगा, तो जहाँ पे भी ये जे एन आएगा तो जे और एन को क्या पढ़ते हैं, ज्ञा, क्या पढ़ते हैं, ज्ञा। तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, ज्ञान, क्योंकि एक पहले वाला जो ए है इसके ऊपर डैश लगा हुआ है तो ये ज्ञा जो खिंच जाएगा, ज्ञा। और एन ए से क्या हो जाएगा, ना, ज्ञान। फिर ये क्या हो जाएगा, कर्मादि, माँ, माँ बड़ा वाला हो जाएगा, कर्मादि अनावृतम, वृतम। तो रा के नीचे डैश लगा हुआ है तो उसको ब्री पढ़ते हैं, ब्र। ब्रह्मा जैसा पढ़ते हैं ना, ब्रह्मा, ब्रह्मा, इसी प्रकार से ब्र, वृतम, अनावृतम। फिर ये क्या हो जाएगा, आनुकूलेन, आनु, क्योंकि पहले वाला जो है उसके ऊपर डैश लगा है इसलिए इसको क्या पढ़ेंगे, बड़ा आ, आनु, यू के ऊपर डैश लगा है इसलिए क्या पढ़ेंगे, कु, अनुकूलेन। फिर ये बंगाली में इस तरीके से लिखा जाता है कृष्ण को, ये भाषा में कृष्णा लिखा है, बंगाली में इस तरीके से लिखे जाते हैं, आर के नीचे डैश, एस के नीचे डैश, एन के नीचे डैश, कृष्ण, इसको कृष्ण पढ़ते हैं बंगाली में, इस तरीके से लिखा जाता है। अब बंगाली की जितनी बुक्स देखेंगे तो उसमें इस प्रकार से कृष्ण लिखा जाता है। तो कृष्णानु, कृष्णानु, क्योंकि ना और ए के ऊपर डैश लगा है तो ये ना जो है वो खिंच जाएगा, ना, कृष्णानु, कृष्णानु। फिर क्या होगा, आई के ऊपर डैश लगा तो बड़ा आई जाएगा, बड़ा ई, शीलनम, है ना, शीलनम, भक्तिर उत्तमा, डबल टी है तो क्या पढ़ेंगे, आधा था और पूरा था तो उत्तम, तो उत्तम माँ, माँ खींचेगा क्योंकि एक के ऊपर डैश लगा हुआ तो क्या हो जाएगा, उत्तमा, शीलनम भक्तिर उत्तमा। सो नाउ मृत्युंजय प्रभु, कैन यू रीड इट नाउ, you got understand how to read it?
यस प्रभु जी।
So can you try once more?
ओके प्रभु जी। अन्या विलासिता शून्यम ज्ञान कर्मादि अनावृतम अनुकूल्यन कृष्णानु शीलानं भक्तिर उत्तमा।
Very nice. So you pronounced very correctly, very nicely, है ना? इस तरीके से आप धीरे धीरे पढ़ेंगे, आप देखें प्रभुपाद की जितनी भी बुक्स हैं तो प्रभुपाद ने इस प्रकार से श्लोक लिखे हैं। तो जब आप रोज, इसलिए डेली श्लोक का उच्चारण करना चाहिए, इसको बोलना चाहिए। जब आप प्रभुपाद बुक पढ़ते हैं तो उसमें श्लोक आते होंगे, है ना, उसको मुंह से बोलना चाहिए, उसको बोलना चाहिए आपको। तो बोलोगे तो क्या होगा, उससे आपका जो प्रोनाउंसिएशन है वो सही हो जाएगा। एंड देन वेरी सून यू विल learn how to read the shloka, right? So whenever any shloka comes, you have to recite 2-3 times. You can chant the shloka. So then gradually you will learn, and you can very easily read the shloka. Okay. और यहाँ पर जो सी है इसको बोलते हैं चैतन्य चरितामृत। इसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखा गया है। सी मतलब होता है चैतन्य चरित्रामृत, है ना, चरित्र अमृत। चैतन्य महाप्रभु के चरित्र का अमृत है वो। सो चैतन्य चरितामृत मध्य लीला 19.167। उसी प्रकार से कभी लिखा रहता है बीजी, तो बीजी का मतलब होता है भगवत गीता। कहीं लिखा रहता है एस बी, तो एस बी का मतलब होता है श्रीमद् भागवतम। तो इस तरीके से देयर आर सम नोटेशंस, है ना, इस प्रकार से। ओके, सो यहाँ पर क्या बता रहे हैं कि डिवोशनल जो सर्विस है वो सेंटिमेंटल और स्पेकुलेशन के बेसिस पर नहीं है, या कोई इमेजिनरी प्रोसेस नहीं है ये कि किसी व्यक्ति ने क्रिएट किया हो या किसी व्यक्ति ने अपने मन से बनाया हो। नो, भक्ति इज नॉट लाइक दैट। भक्ति इज नॉट ऑन मंडन प्लेटफॉर्म। ऐसा नहीं किसी व्यक्ति ने क्रिएट किया है। नो, इट इज एटर्नल, है ना, इट इज एटर्नल भक्ति, because it is not belong to body. Bhakti is not a part of body. Bhakti is a part of soul, and since soul is eternal, so bhakti is also eternal. Due to ignorance, we consider that oh, bhakti is a part of life, because we consider that oh yes, I am the body, so whenever I will get the time, I will do, I will give some times, then I will do my own work. So that means we consider that bhakti is a part of life. No, we do mistake. Bhakti is not a part of life, because bhakti is eternal. Your life is a part of bhakti actually, because this particular life we have awarded, that is temporary actually, but bhakti is eternal. So this particular life which we have awarded now, this human form of life, is a part of bhakti. Bhakti is not a part of life. That we have to understand very, very clearly. Got it point? So bhakti is not a part of life. This human form of life is a part of bhakti, because bhakti is eternal. But due to ignorance, people, they don't have any knowledge, so they think that yes, whenever I will get some time, so I will do. No, it's not point of time. Whether you have a time or not, you have to do. You have to do, right? Because it's not a part of life. Right, it's mandatory, you know. It's not a part. It's not a optional. Bhakti is not a optional actually. Okay, whenever you will desire, you will do, or whenever you will not desire, you will not do. Whenever you will feel good, whenever your mind feel good, then you will wake up in the morning. Whenever you will not feel good, then you will not do chanting. No, it's not like that. Bhakti, like that is the meaning of the first line actually. Devotional service is not a matter of sentimental. That is the meaning of sentimental, you know. Okay, today my mind is not working good. I am not feeling very good. So let's skip today's bhakti. Oh, today I am not feeling well, so I will skip my chanting. I will do tomorrow. That is means sentimental. But bhakti is not like that, right? Whether you like or not, it is not a point of liking or disliking actually, right? Because in the material world, people, what they do, when they like something, they purchase it. When they don't like something, they don't purchase. So like and dislike, because in this material world, the happiness and this distress based on like and dislike only, you know. But the bhakti is not based on like or dislike. Whether you like or don't like, you have to do, because it's not a part of life. It's mandatory. You have to do, because it's a constitutional position of Atma, na? Because we are Atma, we are soul. Soul is a part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? So it's the constitutional position of Jivatma to perform bhakti. It's not a point of permutation or combination. It's not like that. Right? We must do it. because it's a constant position of Jivatma. Jivira Sarupa hai Krishna Nityadas. We have to do. So that point we have to understand very, very clearly actually. Yes, bhakti is a part, eternal part. It's not a part of life. Okay. Whenever I will desire, I will do. Actually, no, you have to do every day. So you see, every day we do so many activities on body level, right? We are every day we are sleeping, we are eating. So we are doing body activities, but how much time you are giving to the soul every day? Everybody has a 24 hours in a day, 24 hours. But how much time you are giving to the soul? We are sleeping 8 hours. Even many people, they are sleeping more than 8 hours, 10 hours even. Then so much time they invested in eating, right? So eating, sleeping, mating, defending. People, they are doing only these four things, right? Nothing is above these four things, and these things are doing animals also. So then where is the difference between animals and human beings? If we are doing only these things, then what is the difference between us and animals? We are equal to animals only, right? So that something should be higher than that make difference between from animals, and that is the dharma. Dharma is what? Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. Dharma is what? Which is given by Krishna. So what is the dharma of soul? The dharma of soul is to love and serve Krishna. To love and serve Krishna. So how to love and serve Krishna? What is the best method in this age of Kali? That is the chanting of the holy name, Harinam, right? So that we have to know. So that is not a part of life. It's mandatory. You have to do it. That's why every day we chant the holy name of the Lord at a fixed time. And those things which are valuable, this must have some fixed time. They must have some fixed number actually. Like this Harinam. Why we do 108? Why fixed number rounds? Why can't we do 216, 217, 218? No, because when you purchase gold or some jewelries, you count it, na? When you get salary, or when I give 5,000 rupees, so you count it, na? Why you count it? Because it's very valuable, na? It's valuable. So the things, those things which are very very much valuable, है ना? तो जो चीजें बहुत कीमती होती हैं उनको हम गिनते हैं, है कि नहीं? जब सैलरी मिलती है तो उसको हम काउंट करते हैं कि नहीं करते? नोट क्यों गिनते हैं? क्योंकि देखते हैं कि अरे यहाँ कोई नोट कम तो नहीं हुआ, कुछ फटा कटा फटा तो नहीं है, क्योंकि वो चीज़ बहुत कीमती है। लेकिन अगर आपको वही 50 टुकड़े में कागज के दूंगा, पूरे कागज कुछ है नहीं, तो आप काउंट नहीं करोगे क्योंकि वो कीमती नहीं है। तो जो चीज़ कीमती होती है उसको गिना जाता है। तो हरिनाम क्या है? कीमती है, इसलिए उसको हम काउंट करते हैं। 1 माला, 2 माला, 4 माला, 10 माला, 16 माला फिक्स किया है उसको कि नहीं इतना ही करना है। ऐसा नहीं कि हाँ आज इच्छा हो गई तो 5 कर लिया, कल इच्छा हुई तो 10 कर लिया, कभी इच्छा हुई तो नहीं किया। नो, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी वेरी वैल्यूएबल एंड नथिंग इज मोर वैल्यूएबल देन हरिनाम, राइट? इट इज द मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल ज्वेल फॉर द सोल, राइट? सो इसलिए इसको हम काउंट करते हैं। और पूर्वपाद ने बोला है कि यस, एवरीबॉडी हैज टू चैंट minimum 16 rounds in a day. Minimum 16 rounds in a day. So this is the thing. So that's why Sri Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, that is Nectar of Devotion, they are defined. So what is the devotional service? And actually, what is the pure devotional service? Not only devotional service, what is the pure devotional service? So what is the pure devotional service? शुद्ध भक्ति की परिभाषा क्या है? अन्याभिलाषा शून्यम, अन्य अभिलाषा, there should not be any desire apart from to please Krishna, है कि नहीं? कृष्ण को प्लीज करने के अलावा और कोई दूसरी इच्छा नहीं होनी चाहिए कि मुझे भक्ति में प्रोग्रेस करना है, अनर्थ निवृत्ति होना है, बस वही इच्छा होनी चाहिए। कोई मटेरियल इच्छा नहीं होना चाहिए, पोस्ट पोजीशन, मेरा नाम बढ़ेगा, मैं भक्त बन जाऊंगा तो कितने सारे लोग मेरे आगे झुकेंगे, कितने सारे लोग मुझे प्रणाम करेंगे, इसलिए मैं भक्ति करना चाहता हूँ। नो, दिस इज नॉट द राइट एटीट्यूड। we are not coming in this Krishna consciousness to become famous or people they will bow down in front of us. No, we are not coming Krishna. We have not come Krishna consciousness for that purpose. Why we have joined this Krishna conscious movement? So that we can purify ourselves. We can the heart disease become cured. What is the heart disease now? The heart disease is Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar. So, and these are the stumbling block in our Krishna consciousness. Lust, greed, anger. These things they blockage. In the drain, when something is a block in the drain, then the water can't pass in a speedy, right? So we have to remove that block, then water will flow nicely. So similarly, in our bhakti, these are the stumbling block due to which the progress of bhakti becomes very, very slow. So that's why we need to remove these stumbling block. So these are the six stumbling block or resistance. So how to remove? So for that, the process has given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the holy name, Harinam. So when we do Harinam every day, then gradually these six things will, first of all, these six things will decrease, and by decreasing, one day will come, then there will be no more lust, there will be no more greed, there will be no more anger, there will be no more envy, completely free from all these six things. And then when we will become completely pure, then Krishna will take us to back home, back to God. So unless these six things are there in our heart, we have to remain in this material world. Because in the spiritual world, the living entity, those who reside in the spiritual world, they are completely free from these six things, right? Completely free from, completely nil. So if we have to go to there, so then we have to become completely free from all these six things. And it is possible to become zero. How? Simply by this chanting of holy name of the Lord. So that's why Mahaprabhu gave this process. But we have to do it every day in a constant way and very sincerely. Then only it will be possible. So here in this paragraph, Srila Rupa Goswami is giving the definition of what is the Suddha Bhakti. Bhakti definition you know. What is the definition of Bhakti? भक्ति की डेफिनेशन क्या है? सर्वोपाधि विनिर्मुक्तम तत्परत्वेन निर्मलम ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेश सेवनम भक्तिर उच्यते. तो जो व्यक्ति उपाधि से मुक्त हो जाता है, उपाधि मतलब मैं शरीर हूँ और शरीर से जुड़ी हुई जितनी भी उपाधियां हैं, द रिलेशनशिप विथ रिलेटेड टू बॉडी, दिस इज माय होम, दिस इज माय रिलेटिव, दिस इज माय फ्रेंड, this is my wife, hey, this is my college. So things which is related to body, वो उपाधि है. I am this, I am that, है कि नहीं? मैं उनका लड़का हूँ, मेरी पोजीशन ये है. These are उपाधि. So we have to, so भक्ति मतलब जो free from all type of material उपाधिs. and ऋषि की न ऋषिकेश शिवनम भक्ति रुच्यते. वास्तव में भक्ति किसको बोला जाता है? जब हम अपने ऋषिक मतलब सेंसेस को किसकी सेवा में लगा देते हैं? ऋषिकेश, मास्टर ऑफ द सेंसेस, उसको क्या बोला जाता है? भक्ति. सो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ भक्ति इज ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेश सेवनम, सिंपली बाय यूटिलाइजिंग द सेंसेस इन द सर्विस ऑफ मास्टर ऑफ द सेंसेस, दैट इज ऋषिकेश कृष्णा, दैट इज कॉल्ड भक्ति. नाउ व्हाट इज शुद्ध भक्ति? शुद्ध भक्ति मीन्स अन्याभिलाषिता शून्यम, ज्ञान कर्म आदि अनावृतम, अनुकूलेन कृष्णानुशीलनम भक्तिरुत्तमा. Uttama bhakti or unalloyed devotional service or pure devotional service is what? Unto the Supreme Personal Godhead Sri Krishna involves the rendering of devotional service in a way that is favorable to the Lord. This devotional service should be free from any extraneous motive. कोई motive नहीं होना चाहिए. There should be no motive except to please Krishna. There should be only one motive. How to please Krishna. Apart from that, there should not be any other motive. I want to become famous, or I will get my job very early. When I will go to temple, I will pray to Krishna. Oh Krishna, मेरा placement नहीं हो रहा, जल्दी से placement हो जाए, मैं 4 माला कल से extra करूँगा. No, that is not Suddha Bhakti. That is a karma misrata bhakti. But here we are talking about the Suddha Bhakti. Suddha Bhakti means only to please Krishna. कृष्ण को प्लीज करने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए मुझे? Right. That is the only motive. and devoid of fruitive karma. Fruitive karma, karma can't section, fruitive activities, no fruitive activities. So this pure devotional service is completely free from extra motive, jnana or karma. Jnana means speculative knowledge, and karma means fruitive activities, sense gratification. So free from this sentimentalism or mental speculation and sense gratification. There is no place in bhakti of sentimentalism or mental speculation and sense gratification. So Suddha Bhakti is completely free from these two things. So Gyan means impersonal Gyan, and fruitive activities means selfish desires or personal ambitions. So there should not be any personal ambitions.